down on one of my other sites here, Public Gardens. The guys are getting started here now. Things are moving along. I just had to come down and check on the progress and see what's happening, see what they're talking about. They had some concerns. Another week, another project. Let's go see what they're up to. So what's going on here is we're installing new water lines in the public gardens for the city. We were here last year and put in all the mains, which tied in off the main path here into these valve box and hose bibs for shutoffs, and then teed into stubs here, which is what we're connecting to this year. So we're going to carry those on throughout the park and install more of the hose bibs for the park grounds people to be able to water the gardens. And we're trying to get this all done before the planting season starts this year. So moving along. We got ourselves a little trencher for this one just because of the length. There's a lot of pipe to put in the ground here. So looking to speed things up, I used this instead. The guys are just down there working on that now. Yeah, it's going good so far. Had to come down and have a peek and see how they were making out, but everything looks to be a-okay and moving along in the right direction. Get their protection up against pedestrians and the people in the garden itself. So we'll get certain sections dug and then backfilled, and then we'll move our work site to the next area and continue on bit by bit. All right, we'll check back in later. So they are doing phenomenally well. They're making really good progress back there. Better than actually even I expected. I knew it was going to go better, but I didn't think it was going to go that good. So they'll make pretty good headway today. I want to make a call and get them some more fencing, some more tape, and get them geared up for the rest of the day. And then we'll check back in on them maybe tomorrow. Brought the little tamper down. Seeing how they're making out here today. Got a bunch of pipe in, backfilled. It's just going to be clean up for these ones now. This is the next run into the fountain. That looks good. That looks good, like with that bucket.
It's a little wider, but
it is a little wider rather than using the trencher. But it's quicker. Is it quicker?
Well, yeah, I think the trencher might be a little quicker until it hits a lot of rock.
Right, and then it's the backfilling that takes a while.
And then
right.
There's nothing here. We just come in here, put dust, keep working our way in.
Yeah, I mean, I think seeing this, like if you were to tackle that next section over there, by starting at the far point, digging your way out, and then backfill your way in, that makes perfect sense. Let's do that. I'll get rid of that trencher.
If you got 2 of those dumpers, you can come.
I'm still trying to get the dumpers. The dumpers are still a problem for me.
Yeah, so.
But I'll keep working on that.
He talked about finding this.
The other old Waterline.
Line, right?
But why even bother?
It's in there, down there, but it goes down and under. It's probably 4 to 5 feet deep.
Yeah, but why would I don't understand the purpose of finding it? Like if it's
right to tie into it here and then hook back.
Oh, to reduce down to this into that.
But why not just?
Yeah, just core a hole in it. Like that just makes more sense. Core a hole in it.
Do your thing.
Put your HDP pipe in there, and then let the plumber reduce down and tie in. It's so much cleaner. I like that idea better.
Forget about
core the hole, put that in.
About the old.
Yeah, forget about the old system. Well, the old system, we don't even know what the state of the old system is. It could be leaking for all we know. So we'll get rid of that so that we can get the water back onto the fountain. Yeah, and then that'll be done. So you guys are going to start working on backfilling this, getting this together. Okay. The other guy should be here soon with the dust, I hope. Stefan's bringing 26. All right. I'm going to get out of your way then. So, just leaving down here now. Public Gardens site. Just checking in, as you saw there, with the foreman. Sorting out a few odds and ends for next week. We've decided to change how we're going to do it a little bit. The trencher was a good idea if the material had been decent, meaning not a lot of garbage or rock in it. But unfortunately, as fate would have it, it's the exact opposite. There's a lot of rock and a lot of garbage. So therefore, it's a lot more labor intensive to use what I had set up with that trencher, and I have to pull the plug on it. It's just not going to work. So we're just going to use the excavator with the little bucket. I'm going to try to get a couple of buggies because the widths of the paths are quite narrow. Just to get the material in and out quicker without having to take these other trucks like the 1 ton and stuff in there and make a bigger mess, because I'm trying to keep the amount of restorations to a minimum, just because we don't want to have to be here for months on end after this is all said and done putting things back together. So that's no fun. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. So for now, I dropped off that tamper so they can get that section that we were just looking at together there backfilled and tidied up for the weekend. It's Easter long weekend, so try to get some of it tidied up a bit so that it's not quite a disaster in case there's a lot of visitors to the gardens this weekend, and go from there, regroup and start again next week. We still have a lot of pipe to put in. That was just one run for one of the fountains. We've got, I think in total, almost 600 meters of pipe to install. So it was never meant to be a fast job to begin with. It was always going to take some time, but right now it's all about trying to speed that process up however we can without breaking the bank. Anyway, that's where we're at right now. Like I said, I'm just heading back now to our office. I'm just heading back now to our office, and gonna make a few more phone calls,